Hello everyone, now we have to discuss the most important typical resonant circuits. Typical resonant circuits. So, we have a objective questions from this two circuits in gate as well as ESC. So, these two circuits are very important. So, first one is this is the supply voltage, single phase AC. Okay. This is the total current, this is the current, for example IL, this is R, this is L, this is C. The current through this branch is nothing but IC. Okay. This is coil. So, coil consists of what? Series combination of R and L, that is coil is connected in parallel with a capacitor across a voltage source, right. So, from this IC is what? Simply it is nothing but V by XC only, right. V by XC, and IL is what? Nothing but what? V by C. This coil consists of what? Series combination of R and L. Therefore, Z, we can write ZL here. Indication is what? L means what? V by ZL, which is nothing but V by square root of R square plus XL whole square. That is it, right. This is IC, this is IL. Next, what is the phasor diagram for this? So, this is the voltage or current, you can take anything. We all know that this is IC, this is IL, right. General phasor diagram, this is what? Total current. If it is pure parallel RLC circuit, these two magnitudes are equal, therefore, source current should be equal to the current through the resistor, right, IR. But here we have what? The coil consists of series combination of R and L, therefore, IL should be equal to what? Combination of R and L. If there is a combination of R and L, obviously, the phase angle is not equal to 90 degrees, it is less than 90 degrees. So, the resultant of IL is nothing but what? Cos phi sin phi, and between these two the resultant is what? IL. This is IL, right. This is the phase angle. See, we have current through capacitor, pure capacitor, that is why pure capacitive current leads voltage by 90 degrees, clear. But coming to this coil, it is the combination of R and L, therefore, the resultant current IL is nothing but the resultant of horizontal component and vertical component of this branch. So, that is what the phase angle is what? Phi, right. That is it. So, under resonance, reactive components must cancel each other, that is imaginary part should be equals to 0. Imaginary part should be equals to 0. That is why these two are equal. Then only we are getting the resonance condition, right? That is I c is equals to I L sin phi. That is it. I c means what? V by X c. Okay, right here. V by X c, which is equals to I L means what? V by Z L. V by Z L. What about sin phi? We all know that X L by Z, since from impedance triangle, right? Sin phi is equals to what? X by Z. Cos phi is what? R by Z. X L by Z L. So, from this V gets cancelled. Therefore, 1 by X c is equals to X L by Z L square. Therefore, Z L square is equals to X c into X L, which is equals to what? 1 by omega R c into 1 by omega R into L. Therefore, we got Z L square equals to L by C. From this Z L is equals to L by C, square root of L by C. From this we have Z L is equals to square root of L by C. Means R square plus X L square, which is equals to square root of L by C, right? R square plus omega R L square, which is equals to L by C. From this we can get omega R, that is it. From this we can get omega R. So, omega R L square is equals to L by C minus R square. So, this is the condition to get resonance frequency. So, by considering that condition, we will get the value of resonant frequency equals to L by C into L square minus R square by L, so that is R by L whole square. From this L gets cancelled. We got 1 by C L minus R by L whole square. Right? Sorry, here we have omega R square. So, from this the resonant frequency is nothing but what? 1 by L C minus R by L whole square radians per second. In case of hertz, 1 by 2 pi into 1 by L C R by L whole square hertz, right? This is the frequency for this circuit. This is the condition to get resonant frequency, that is I c should be equals to I L sin phi. Why we are getting I L sin phi? Here we have what? Combination of R and L. If we have only C and L, we do not have this part, okay. Therefore, after considering this kind of statement, we got the resonant frequency as like this. So, from this, if R is neglected, for example, if R is neglected, that is it is far less than from this impedance, what will happen? R is equal to 0, what is the resonant frequency, right? That is it. If R is neglected, what is the resonant frequency? Square root of 1 by square root of L C only. Means if we do not have this R, the resonant frequency is equals to what? Same like in case of series RLC or parallel RLC circuit, that is it. This is the resonant frequency. So, we got the resonant frequency as what? Square root of 1 by L C minus R by L whole square, right? If R is neglected, omega r is nothing but 1 by square root of LC radians per second. Clear? Then we can write here. So, up to this we have the data. Then the reactive components of IL and IC are balanced. So, if they are balanced, then only we got this resonance frequency. Therefore, the actual current or total current the circuit is what? Okay. We have completed this part, but what about this total current I? See, in case of parallel or series RL circuit, if these two vertical components are equal, the total current is equals to what? I is equals to current through the resistor. In case of series resonance, total voltage is equals to Vs equals to Vr, Is equals to Ir. Like that, here I is equals to what? I cos phi, right? I is equals to I cos phi. This is the, for example, total current Is, okay? Is, then this is IL, because this is the horizontal component of this coil, right? Total current Is equals to, you can write IL. This is best, right? IL cos phi, IL sin phi, then the resultant is what? IL. Clear. So, the total current Is equals to IL cos phi, then Is is what? Total voltage by impedance by IL is what? V by, now it is ZL. There is a lot of difference for this impedance and for this impedance. This for this impedance, Z equals to what? This comes under total part, but coming to ZL, this part only, where Z is equals to C, Z1 into Z2 by Z1 plus Z1 into or ZC, you can write ZC into ZL by ZC into ZL, where ZL equals to what? R plus JXL, and ZC is equals to what? Minus JXC. That is it. This is the basic difference, right? So, V by Z is total part, which is equals to V by ZL into cos phi is what? We all know that R by ZL, R by Z, right? So, V gets cancelled. Therefore, we can write Z is equals to ZL square by R, but we know that ZL is equals to square root of L by C, right? ZL equals to square root of L by C. Let's substitute this into this. Z is equals to square root of L by C, that is L by RC. We got like this. Finally, the impedance, this impedance is nothing but dynamic impedance. This is dynamic impedance value. If R is less, impedance is more, then current is what? Less. If R is less, impedance is what? More. What about current, which is less, right? Which is less. Therefore, this circuit acts as rejector circuit. Then what about power factor? Equals to cos phi is equals to UPF only. Under resonance, the power factor is by default UPF. Okay. This is the typical resonance circuit 1. Next, second circuit is, let us consider series combination of RC and both are connected in parallel. This is single phase AC, right? Let us say this is R1 C, R2 L. This is the total current. That's it. So, for this the phasor diagram is, this is V, this is, we all know that IC, we all know that this is IL, but here we have what? Series combination of RC, series combination of R2 and L. Therefore, this should be IC sin phi 1. Why it is, sir? Why you are considering sin phi 1? Why you are considering sin phi 2? Listen, this is horizontal component, whether it is IL or IC. By default, here I can provide I cos phi. If you are considering phi 1 or phi 2, if you are considering this resultant IC cos phi 1, IC sin phi 1, if you are considering this horizontal component or vertical component, so between these two resultant, we can get IC, right? Between these two, we can get IL, or you can say it's better. See, this is IC cos phi 1, this is IL, sorry, cos phi 1. So, between these two the angle is phi 1, between these two the angle is phi 2. Now, it is clear, right? So, the resultant between these two is IC, leads voltage by some angle, that is phi 1, IL lags V by some angle phi 2, clear? So, under resonance, then tell me IC sin phi 1 is equals to IL sin phi 2, that is it. First we have to get y is equals to y 1 plus y 2. Here I am considering admittance method. So, y is equals to reciprocal of impedance, that is R 1 minus j x c plus 1 by R 2 plus j x l, right. So, y is equals to, we can write R 1 plus j x c, that is R 1 square plus x c square, plus here we have R 2 minus j x l by R 2 square plus x l square. So, from this we can separate real part and imaginary part, that is R 1 by R 1 square plus x square, plus from this R 2 by R 2 square plus x l whole square completed, plus j into this part x e by R 1 square plus x e square minus x l by R 2 square plus x l whole square. We all know that under resonance imaginary part of y should be equals to 0, right. That is x e by R 1 square plus x e square, which is equals to x l by R 2 square plus x l whole square, that is it, right. So, from this x e into R 2 square plus x l square, which is equals to x l into R 1 square plus x e whole square. So, from this 1 by omega c R 2 square omega square L square, which is equals to omega L R 1 square 1 by omega square c square. right? So, for example, this part and this part both are equal when R1 is equals to R2 is equals to square root of L by C. This is very, very important observation. So, both are equal when R1 is equals to R2 is equals to square root of L by C, then only this part and this part are equal. That is, the circuit acts as resonant circuit only when R1 is equals to R2 is equals to square root of L by C. This is very, very important bit. This circuit is acts as a resonant circuit only when R1 is equals to R2 is equals to square root of L by C. And we all know that IC sin phi is equals to IL sin phi 2. That is, to get a resonant frequency, consider this part should be equal to this part, right? IC sin phi, which is equals to IL sin phi 2. Then after, just you have to do this mathematical part. This is your homework. Okay. From this we can get resonant frequency as 1 by square root LC integration L by C minus R2 square by L by C minus R1 square. This is the resonant frequency formula for this resonant circuit. That is it.